Alright, hello, I think we should be live now. Welcome. So, tonight we are going to do round 7 and 8 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We're going to give it about 1 minute before we get started, just so people can come in, all that. Apologies for the little bit of delay. It was like 3 minutes before stream, and then I realized that I forgot to update the rosters for round 7 and round 8, because there were 2 teams that are going to have slightly different rosters for this upcoming round. So that's what the 15-minute delay was for. Let me just ping my server, say that we're live. Alright, live now. I really need to have one of those like intro screens, like intro, outro screens, all of that. So, before we get started as well, the stream schedule for this week. So, tonight, obviously, I'm streaming. We're doing that right now. We're going to do round 7 and 8. Tomorrow, I plan to do rounds 9 and 10. And Wednesday, rounds 11 and round 12. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is the NFL Draft. I will not be streaming those nights. Thursday in the morning, I'm going to be pre-ordering my Nintendo Switch 2 because Switch 2 pre-orders begin then. I might consider doing a stream on Friday in the morning, depending on demand. Not fully sure on that idea yet. Sunday, I'm not sure if I will stream or not. There will not be a stream on Monday night, next Monday night, because that's when Nanashi Mumei graduates, and I'm going to be watching that stream, even if that doesn't start till like 9. But I don't want to risk it going over all that. So it might be a couple days, like almost a week after rounds 11 and 12 that we do for 13, 14, 15, 16. But we should be finished with this entire thing by next week, because we got 5 streams left to the regular season, assuming each stream would do 2 rounds. And the playoffs should only be 1 stream, because even though it's going to be best of 3, it's going to be, there's only 5 matches, because it's going to be the 2 first round matches, your semifinal matches, and then the finals, which is 5 matches. If everything is only game 2, that's only 10 matches, but if everything goes game 3, that's 15 matches we have. So it'll depend all that. As for the intermission tournament that we got between, the intermission tournament is going to be started with the top 8 today. It's going to be best of 3 on the top 8 of intermission tournament until we get to top 3, then that's going to be best of 5. I don't know if we're going to finish the intermission tournament today or if that's going to be for another day. If we do finish the intermission tournament and there's still a bunch of rounds remaining, I might open another bracket. I don't know what that next bracket will be. Will it be another 4 stock, maybe 5 stocks, or even like a best of 3 set? But just a little heads up, we might need a second intermission tournament. With that started, let's get started with round number 7. We're going to kick things off with the Ditto Burritos against Ceiling Fans on Living Room Battlefield form. It's the same rosters for these teams. These were not any of the teams that requested changes. So let's get started with round number 7. So I forgot to check their records, but I think the Ditto Burritos is 4-2. They should be in the playoff race right now. They're not leading the division because Time Zone Squad should be leading the South Division with 5-1 record. And Ditto's Mr. Fighter already doing 52% against Mr. Blanco. This is Epic Dupe's Link, which is still getting the start for Ceiling Fans. And that's going to be a good forward smash right there. Ditto going to come back onto the stage. Link's going to blow himself off with the bomb though. That's going to be a missed up smash from the Mii Sword Fighter. It's 68-60. That up smash from the Link will do damage. Put this Mii Sword Fighter at 92%. I don't think the next up smash would KO though yet. Down special from the Mii Sword Fighter since Link off stage, and that's going to be a down tilt, so Link has to use another up special come back on stage. He will come back on stage, shields the down smash. Here comes back throw from the Link. Link's going to use a side special with hits, throw a bomb upwards right there at the ledge. Link tried doing something. Okay, she's going to come back, and now smash will KO. So Mr. Blanco gets the first KO. That's going to be 1 KO for him so far, but here comes Tilted. This is NetEasy's King Deity. We're going to see side special that Gordo is not going to land on the Link. We're going to see some up tilt, but here's back throw from Deity, and Mr. Blanco off stage right now. Gonna come back on. Yes, he will come back onto the stage. It's 33 to 134. This is Link racking up some damage against Tilted right now. No hits being dealt quite yet, and we're going to see a forward tilt from this King Deity now. And we're going to see Gordo. That Gordo doesn't... It was going to land, but the up special deflects the Gordo away. And that forward tilt will get the job done. So, 4 Amiibo each for both teams right now. We're going to see Miss Blanco, which is Epic Bidoof Zelda. 43-4 as King Deity. Gonna miss that, but he parries, and no proper punish out of the parry as the Zelda just able to possibly chase him off stage. Nope. 2 attempted down airs, none of them land. 72-17 as we see, okay, Deity with a grab out of shield, and that's going to be 72-43. So a weak down air, but that's going to get punched by King Deity, and that up air will not KO quite yet, but if that happens again, that up air will KO from that height. Not that height though, but like where we had that down throw combo from the top platform. Deity is off stage after forward smash, and we're going to see nothing. 97-82. Miss Blanco gonna use a forward smash. That forward smash will KO actually. Alright, here comes Freak. This is Rap's hero amiibo. This hero is infamous for just getting a bunch of those super fast, insane KOs. Can he deal with this Zelda pretty quickly? That's what we're gonna find out. Next in line for the ceiling fans is going to be Nokotan, who currently leads the team in KOs. I think Nokotan has 6, but Freak already at 58%. Not gonna get hit down there. And he will get KO'd quick. He will get KO'd. So, Miss Blanco with 2 KOs so far. And we're gonna see dash attack. And we're gonna see this is gonna be Raikou comes out, but Raikou will get rid of Miss Blanco. And now we're gonna see Nokotan, who leads the ceiling fans in KOs right now. Raikou at 45%. We're going to up throw, followed by the up air is not gonna land because Nokotan teched. 45-29 as we see another side special. It's going to be 45-39 as we see a down tilt into neutral air, followed by that side special is not going to land, but that's going to be a down special, which lands onto the Byleth as Byleth comes back onto the stage. 82-61 between Raikou and Nokotan. 82-80 after the Byleth side special. We're going to see up air from this Byleth. 82-94. Nokotan's down special does not go through the platform, and she gets KO'd by the up smash. So here comes Dr. House. In the last 3 rounds for the ceiling fans, Dr. House has managed to get at least 1 KO. Can he get another one? He will not. Byleth barely makes it back onto the stage. But his Byleth is at 111%, and Dr. House might be able to continue that streak of getting at least 1 KO in 4 rounds in a row. We're going to find out. Out of parry, uses a side special. Not able to KO Raikou quite yet, but Raikou is at the ledge, and we're going to see a back throw from Dr. House. Dr. House loves going for those throws, man, because his offensive value is only 3. I only know this because I'm the guy who trained this Dr. House amiibo. And that streak continues. He gets another KO, so Fips. This is Crunchy's Link amiibo. This is going to be the last amiibo for the Ditto Burritos. And he's taking some damage already from Dr. House, but going to land that forward smash on House. He's going to go off stage, and Dr. House, okay, he will survive actually because he got hit by the Link up special on the way back. That's going to be up smash from Fips. Fips trying to make this a one-stock game possibly, but there is still very doggish Dr. Mario in the back. We're going to see the up throw. 34-127. What do we see? We see that up smash will not KO quite yet. Dr. House will survive for now. It's going to be side special hits House. House is holding on to that Link's bomb. And we're going to see up throw. I think one more up throw might be a KO, but that bomb will get the job done. So Flips makes this a last stock game, and here is Doom. This is very doggish Dr. Mario. So it's last stock right now as we see the down special come out from this Dr. Mario. 56-17. Neutral air from Link, followed by, okay, Boomerang gets deflected by the Doc down B, 56-50, and Doc with that forward smash as Fips comes back onto the stage. It's going to be parry, and out of parry, Link uses the throw, and he's going to just do a little bit off-stage pressure, but nothing much comes out of it. Jab, jab, jab comes out from this Link, 83-82 right now, as they are exchanging hits. And, oh, that Dr. Mario had reflected the forward smash, causing Link to go in the wrong direction. It's 106, 100% right now, and out of parry, nothing much comes out of there. It's 114, 110, and Dr. Mario going to use a forward throw out of that parry, 129 100 as Fips comes back onto the stage. We're going to see up air come out of this Dr. Mario, 114 to 110%, and Link with a forward smash, and out of parry, Doom use a forward tilt out of parry, and that's going to stop the comeback from happening. Ceiling fans will hold on against the Ditto Burritos. 5-4 victory. And the leader in KOs for ceiling fans did not contribute, but 2 KOs from Miss Blanco, And as for the Ditto Burritos, 2 KOs from Raikou. Let's transition over to the intermission tournament, where I'm still on home screen actually. Alright, so let's do a little bit of backing out real quick. I'm gonna modify the rule set so that this is now set to best of 3. Because all upcoming matches for the intermission tournament are going to be best of 3. So we are going to have, well, these intermissions are not going to be as long. I'm just going to pause between games, maybe. Or you want? I got a better idea. We'll still keep this best of 1, but I'll put a score tracker on the middle. Intermission needs me when the intermission needs an intermission. Alright, so let's get those right amiibo loaded. We're going to start on losers top 8. So we're going to get started with 1AM's Mini Sword Fighter, Dr. House, against Panger's Piranha Plant Bloom, once I can load the bin. Alright, and game 1 of losers top 8 of the intermission tournament starts now. Okay, there we go. Finally got that scoreboard on. Took a little longer than usual. I have not started loading the bins yet, so we might need to go to game 2 of this intermission tournament to begin with on this Best of 3 series. Just a little heads up. Alright, so Panger's Piranha Plant will take game number 1. So that's game 1 documented. We're going to transition over to system number 1. I still gotta load a few more bins, still gotta load all the bins for Detroit real quick. But let's get those Amiibo loaded because if I go to game 2, that's gonna take way too much time. So the Amiibo I'm about to scan right now is actually the league leader in KOs right now. This... Oh, I forgot to load Dr. Mario. Wait, if I have the King Dedede already. Yeah, okay, so this King Dedede, in his proper slot now, is the league leader in KOs. He currently leads with, I believe, 11 KOs right now. Whoever has the most KOs at the end of the regular season will be crowned the league MVP. Well, let's get the rest of the Amiibo loaded for Detroit. And the player 1 team, it's the Swarm. So we're going to have the Swarm versus Detroit once everything is loaded. Bring in Dupes Olimar. Let's see, Dupes Olimar, Sophia's Lucas, and Sir Yonder's Link. Detroit is the last undefeated team remaining with a 6-0 record. We're going to see if that will continue on or if the Swarm can knock them off for their first loss. Sir Yonder's Link, this what we need. Your mom. Alright. Will the win streak continue for Detroit? Let's find out. Alright, and these are the same rosters we've seen before for the Swarm in Detroit. Neither of them requested any roster changes, so let's get started. Undefeated Detroit versus the Swarm. Can Detroit hold on? And since Detroit is the home team, we're going to be on Detroit's home stage of New Donk City Battlefield Forum. Alright, and Mikasa already doing 29%. Eon 2's Link. Sorry, not Link, Lucina. But that off the back row is 29 each right now as Lucina going to go a little bit high. We're going to see a forward tilt followed by get hit by the get up attack. 38-43 down tilt from this Lucina as they're playing it a little bit slow right now, these two Amiibo, but oh no. At least he got the KO. Alright, so Frostbite's Dr. Mario gets the KO, but he self-destructed, so we're off to a fresh start right now. These are the league leaders in KOs right now. Your number 2 and your number 1 right now. Actually, no, your number 3 and your number 1. Acorno, Lucille's Piranha Plant against Lucille's own team, who leads with KOs with coming at ya at, well, 11. Let's see which of these two Amiibo will be able to KO each other, because that's what's going to happen. One of these is going to walk out with 0 KOs, and this Piranha Plant keeps getting bullied by those Gordos, but we're going to see an up throw into an up air. 110 to 60%, and we're going to see Piranha Plant with a back throw now. Tries going for the down special, but going to come back on stage. Gets hit by a forward air there from this King Dedede. 124 to 80, 141 to 118 because of the King Dedede, but coming at you. He's going to win between these two. So he will increase his KO count to 12. And it's going to be just 12 as Vin Diesel makes this even between Vin Diesel and Dandori. Hello, Josh. Welcome. 13 to 26. Right now in terms of percent, but Dandori, ooh, that's not able to KO Dandori quite yet. But another Dorian would be able to. Dandori has more KOs than some teams' KO leader even has right now. 64-69. But Vin Diesel takes some damage coming off stage. Dandori trying to come back on. He has only a purple Pikmin right now. Vin Diesel trying to fish for that down switch. You'd hope to pop on a Pokemon Pocket. Oh, TCG Pocket. I've been procrastinating on that. Dandori will get the KO right here. And here comes Sidon. This is Luckman's Link. These KOs have been back and forth so far. And it's going to continue that way as now it's going to be Sidon versus Ken Amada. Sophia's Link. 26-25% as we have Luckman versus Sophia. In terms of the trainers who train these Amiibo, 31 to 37, 35-37 after the up smash from the Link's gonna make it 35 to 51, but the back and forth hits, 51 to 71 between the Swarm and undefeated Detroit. but now it's 77-71 as Lucas gets hit, 77-78. Lucas is going to come back onto the stage, goes high to hit the Link with the up special recovery, 90-78 between these two Amiibo, 90-91. Who's going to get the KO? That's going to be a good question to ask. 107 to 91%, 117 to 91%. It's going to be 134-91 after all of this. Link going to come back on stage. Lucas is going to, he tried an up smash. Kanamata tried an up smash, but gets interrupted by the get up attack. 152, 107, 163, 107. Lucas is going to go high, and he's going to get punished for that. So Sidon is going to make this a last Amiibo scenario, but here comes your mom. This is Sir Yonder's Link. It's Link versus Link. Right now is undefeated Detroit is down to their last Amiibo, but this up throw right here, still not able to KO the opposing Link quite yet. 195 to 12%. 195 to 29 after the other up smash. Luckman's Link still trying to hold on for as much damage as he can. 195 to 55. 195 to 71%. And I don't know whose bomb belongs to who. I think that bomb belongs to the other trainer. Alright, last Amiibo each right now. 77% difference as Link is going to use the jab, 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 and then the taunt. 12 to 77% as undefeated Detroit already at 100% on their last Amiibo against Panger's Mii Brawler Hot Boy Hawk. 21 to 122, 21-132 as the up special recovery hit. Okay, Link's gonna go the other direction. It's 28-132 right now as side special and another side special out of shield. 44 to 132. Link is gonna try to hit me the Mii Brawler. It's gonna be Mii Brawler's off stage. Mii Brawler's gonna come back onto the stage though. 153 to 132. Link uses the throw out of shield. It's 80 to 132 as Detroit trying to keep onto the win streak, but that's not gonna do it. Detroit has fallen, suffered their first loss of the regular season. Boy, Hawk holds on for, he holds on for the swarm. So, we got a bunch of good KOs across the board. Well, Sidon got 2, but everyone else except Mikasa and Kanamata got 1. Detroit suffers their first loss of the regular season, but I think in terms of differential, they should still lead the league in differential. I think they would still hold the #1 overall seed now, even if Time Zone Squad were to win, just because Time Zone had that big blowout loss to Ditto a few rounds ago. And we're actually going to see Time Zone Squad coming up next after we get to the intermission. So let's get out of here. Wait, screenshot, then let's get out of here. And let's go back to the intermission tour. Alright. Oh, I accidentally pressed the B button to get out completely. Anyways. Game 2 of top 8 between House and Bloom. That's going to start right now on your intermission tournament. Good luck. Alright. Just give me one quick little second, real quick. So, Panger's Piranha Plant will win 2-0 against House, allowing him to advance to the next round. So, GG's. Let me, I'm just gonna reset the score for the next set. Let me document that as a 2-0 for Panger over here. Alright. As for the System 1, the Squad Strike Tournament. So, I still need to load a couple more Amiibo real quick, because this was one of the teams whose team order accidentally messed up before stream, all that, so that's why there's a 15-minute delay. But let's get Joe's Sephiroth loaded for Dynamic Duo. This is going to be Time Zone Squad versus Dynamic Duo. NetEasy's Cloud is going to be in that 4th slot. Match lit. And the last move we need is Joe's Zelda Aerith. This matchup right here is going to be a super fun matchup. Let's get that loaded. Oh, wait. Let's get that last Amiibo loaded. Alright, and to Dynamic Duo, good luck. So Dynamic Duo does have a little change to their order. I'll explain real quick. First, we're going to have Failnaught, then Yummers, him, Matchlet, and Aerith. That's Eon's Byleth, Nobody's Me Brawler, Joe's Sephiroth, NetEasy's Cloud, and then Joe's Aerith. So that is one of the 2 teams who does have a different order for this round. But let's get started with this matchup. We got 2 Amiibo who are trying to contend in that MVP race, tied for 3rd place right now, Nezuko and Yummers. And since Dynamic Duo is the home team, we're on their home turf of Midgar Battlefield 4. It's going to be 0-25 right now between Mordes and Failnaught. Time Zone Squad is using that same order as they had swapped to a few rounds ago. 17 to 58% early on between these two. 17-75. Going to be another down special from Mordes against Failnaught. And we're going to see up tilt into up air, followed by another up air, and that's 55% already on Mordes. And that's going to be a side special to kind of close things up. 75 to 102 as Failnaught off stage, going to come back on stage, does not get hit by that 2-frame down smash. 87 to 102, but jab from this 97 102. We're going to see another jab, and it's 107 102. And then, oh, that was going to be up special attempt, but out of parry. Mordes uses the forward tilt. 107 to 117, down special out of parry, and Failnaught back throw. 120 to 117 right now as it's going to be up tilt. Into, does not really pursue this Mii Sword Fighter. 132 to 126 as Mordes is going to use down special. And Failnaught is back off stage at 137%. 132, 152. Failnaught trying to come back onto the stage again. Still on stage. When will one of these Mii get a KO? It's been 1 minute and 15 seconds so far in this match. And we're going to see out of parry. It's going to be down tilt into, does not really follow the up air with that back air. Will do it. Failnaught will get the KO, but here comes Nezuko. Nezuko has a Byleth, which he can pick up pretty easily if she can land a hit, but already 39% dealt to the Zelda, 52% dealt. Failnaught starting to get warm. That's what we might be seeing as it's 72 to 164, and we're going to see a back throw. Okay, so Nezuko trying to contend for that MVP race, gets 1 KO so far in this match, but already down 99 to 0% against Yummers. Yummers is also trying to compete. These are the team leaders in KO for both Time Zone Squad and Dynamic Duo. And that side special is going to miss, so we're going to see 1, 2, it's 129 to 38. There was 2 forward smashes. That's a 3rd forward smash, interrupt the side special out of shield. It's going to be, oh, she missed. And that's going to be a side special from Yummers. So Yummers will also be able to pick up KO, but here comes Trident. Trident is a real scary option. In the first 4 rounds, Trident only had 1 KO. But in the last 2 rounds since, we've seen 4 KOs from Trident, as Trident might be on a hot start lately. We're gonna see. That's the main benefactor of this roster repositioning. Trident getting KOs after KOs, and that's gonna be 5 KOs since the roster got reshuffled. It's 3 Amiibo each now, as Trident did close the gap, as here is him. But him is getting hit by forward tilt, shields that Joya, and now he's gonna snap. 19 to 66 right now. Sephiroth is 14% away from getting that wing. And that will activate his wing, but gets hit by the hit of the down smash. 38 to 100, and we're gonna see Ganondorf. Oh, he was gonna go for the up smash, but he got hit by the snap. 50 to 100%, and that's 2 KOs from Trident. His third round in a row where he gets through 2 KOs. 50 to 25, and we're gonna see 50 to 44 as Match Lit. Match Lit needs to do some damage control, but Trident is going on a little bit of a terror right now. Match Lit does have his limit, but he's gonna have to use it right here. It's 77 to 93% right now as, oh, he just stood there, interrupted that, and that's going to be 3 KOs from Trident in this middle position. Aerith is the only amiibo remaining for the Dynamic Duo. She's going to have to make a 3-0 comeback if she wants to win this for Dynamic Duo. We have seen those type of comebacks happen before. In fact, one of the amiibo on Time Zone Squad has done such a thing later on, because there's still 2 more powerful amiibo left to his team. But Trident, let's see. The Zelda is at 54%, but out of shield. Zelda's going to use a back throw. 123 to 54 is Aerith trying to chase his Ganondorf, and Ganondorf's going to come back onto the stage. It's 123 to 63 as Aerith will put an end to this reign of terror from Trident, but there's still going to be Slime God. Slime God has not been doing as ideal lately in these last few rounds, but Slime God does have a chance to rebound, maybe, if Slime God can get that KO. We're going to see Hatchet Man not land against Aerith. It's 32 to 92. As there's going to be about 88 sauce, 90 sauce, 91 sauce. It's 45 to 107 as we got full sauce available for Slime God. That's going to be a neutral special landing. It's 45 to 130, and oh, he was going to attempt that whack, but decided not to go for it. 45 to 101, and Slime God's just going to heal himself a little. 53 to 141 as Aerith desperately needs to get some good hits, but Slime God will seal things thanks to that 3 KO performance from Trident. Luckman's Ganondorf has been on an absolute tear since 1AM reordered his roster. GG's. Alright, I'm gonna say this now as the guy who's managing this team. I knew full well that Luckman's Ganondorf had great potential. I was not using him properly when I had him leading. But now that he's been like tearing in the middle, all that. Woo! Look at that. That's 7 KOs now in the last 3 rounds. He could be shooting his way up the standings. But there's still another round after this. We're gonna have to see. And the Yankees lose. Just saw a notification on my phone. Where's my, oh yeah. Oh man, I forgot to take a screenshot. Alright, the intermission tournament. Let's get that next top 8 match loaded. We're gonna see Lucille's Sephiroth, Hunkules, facing up against Rap's Little Mac. This is gonna be game number 1. Okay, let's load in Rap's Little Mac, Red Hawk. Alright, game 1 of the other top 8 set of intermission tournament is going to start right now. In the meantime, I'm going to load some bins. I think, let's see, who's next? Who's next? Going to be, we'll see.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so that's going to be Lucille's Sephiroth taking game number 1 against Raps Little Mac. I am loading the last amiibo right now on the Squad Strike match. Gotta load Lucille's Ryu. Coming up next, it's going to be Very Dodge's team versus Edmonton. So let's, one second. Let me update the scoreboard real quick, as it's going to be 1-0 right now in this match. And let's transition over to system number 1. Lucille's Ryu Zeta Prime. Alright, this is going to be the 4th match of round number 7. Let's get this match started. Alright. None of these teams changed their order, so this is the same orders we've been seeing. Well, a few rounds ago, I believe Edmonton swapped a Meatball for Zeta Prime, but you saw Zeta Prime in the last few rounds. Let's get started. This is Very Doggish's team versus Edmonton. Now, one thing I will say is, yeah, since Edmonton is the home team, we're on Edmonton's home stage of Castle Siege Battlefield form. We're going to get started with Valrex versus Dufinator. Eon's Link versus Jokaya's own Olimar. 75, it's already 90%, 105% dealt by Dufinator against his Link. This Link has not gotten a single hit yet off of, or at least Olimar. I think he hit that Pikmin, but not a single hit against Olimar himself. The man, never mind. 122 to 56%. Oh dear. Oh no. It's this commentator's curse. I sure hope not. It's not the commentator's curse. Please. No. Just, can you KO this link for me so I'm not accused of cursing, being a commentator's curse? Please. Oh no. 107 to 80%. And we're going to see the commentator's curse hit. Joka, if you're watching the VOD, I'm sorry. Alright, so here comes Antivirus for Edmonton. 179 to 0%, as we're going to see a forward smash, non-critical version, but I mean, it would have not mattered anyways. And we're even 4 amiibo each, as now we're going to see Uproot versus Antivirus. This, I believe, is NetEasy's Olimar amiibo. 26 to 24, 54 to 24, as this hero trying to go off stage. This is Soulman's hero amiibo. 54 to 27, down air into up tilt. It's 98 to 27, but watch out. 111 to 111.34. It's going to be... Oh, he was going to attempt that side special. Luckily, it had not came out, so we're not going to see any mana get wasted. 111 to 85%. 111 to 85. Here goes up smash. 111 to 114. There's another up smash. And from the other up smash, it's going to be a grab. 124 to 129 between this Olimar and Hero, and that's going to be a critical forward smash. Alright, so here comes Joe's Cloud Amiibo for Very Doggish's team. We're going to see out of parry, up smash, and it's 3 Amiibo each once again. So now it's going to be Tifa versus AI Sonic. This Banjo has 5 golden feathers. How many of them will he use in this match? That's what we're going to find out. It's 66 to 10% already, as Tifa almost near full limit. And, oh no, he's going to have to use it to recover. Or not. AI Sonic doing some huge work against this Cloud Amiibo. Joe's Cloud Amiibo. Very Doggish down 2 Amiibo, his own Kirby, and then Panger's Joker Amiibo. It's 33 to 28 as, oh, the Banjo used a throw out of getting hit by the down air. 47 to 28 as AI Sonic uses another side special. It's now 73 to 28. 3 feathers remain for this Banjo. So that forward smash is going to come out now. We're going to see a little bit of funny interaction. And the grenade, it's 107.29, as we're going to see this Banjo try a grenade. Kirby will land in that grenade. And it's the up smash, not able to KO quite yet, but we do see a grenade get attempted, and that forward smash will get the job done. So that's 2 KOs from AI Sonic now. Here comes Gengalzo. He needs to make a 3-0 comeback if he wants to win this for Very Doggish's team. If not, Very Doggish will fall to a 3-4 record, and Very Doggish is in the middle of the pack when it comes to this playoff race. Currently, he occupies the number 6 seed, I believe. Only the top 6 will make it to the playoffs, but any division winners would be guaranteed a spot. And division winners, both of them have 6-1 records right now. 56 to 80%, as we're going to see a back row from this Joker. Arsene should be coming out soon. He should be coming out now. We're going to see side special, we're going to see up tilt, and with Arsene, can he end AI Sonic's reign? There's still Zerby, there's still Zeta Prime in the background, but he does get rid of AI Sonic with about 2/3 meter left. We're going to see Zerby come out, deal a hit, and there's going to be stone tools now available for Zerby. But it's going to be 80 to 60%. There's about 1/4 meter left. Hit 80 to 41, 80 to 51. Zerby off stage right now. Zerby just messed up. It's got to be down to the last Amiibo. Alright, this is Gengalzo versus Zeta Prime. Lucille's Ryu for Edmonton. Can Gengalzo. He has 2 KOs, but he won't be able to make the comeback as Zeta Prime holds on for Edmonton. Before I can even say the next sentence. So Edmonton will hold on in a 5-4 victory, but Gengalzo with another 2 KO performance. Not bad. So 1 KO from Valarax, 1 from Tifa, 2 from Gengalzo, 2 from Antivirus, 2 from AI Sonic, and 1 from Zeta Prime. I'm seeing some trade negotiations going on right now in the transaction channel. Just a little heads up, could there possibly be a trade between the 7th and 8th rounds? That's what we're going to have to find out. Now, I did get a notification that Detroit will be making a roster change between now and the next round. I need to see what that transaction is specifically, but we will see a slightly different roster for the Detroit Red Wings next round. And let's get out of here after I take that screenshot and transition. Alright, intermission tournament, top 8. We're going to go into game number 2 between Lucille Sephiroth and Raps Little Mac. Lucille leads this 1-0.
3, 2, 1, go! the good on you, son.
Alright, and Raps Little Mac is going to force a game 3 between Lucille Sephiroth and him. But we'll go back to that in the next intermission. Let's get to the 5th match of round number 7. We got Your Worst Nightmare versus the Novas. So the Novas made a little change to the roster. I'll explain it to you in just a second. Alright, so Diabells got moved up from the 5th slot to the 2nd slot, and then Bajista got benched again, so White Light is back on the active roster, the starting roster for the Novas. So it's going to be Seraphim, Diabells, Bong, It's Him, and then White Light for the Novas. But round 7 is starting right now. Let's get started. Meanwhile, Your Worst Nightmare on the left side of your screen. Xion has not been as dominant as she was in the last few rounds, but any Amiibo can bounce back. She is still in that race for MVP contention. But there are some other performances going on throughout this league which could bring a challenge to that. We're going to see Soul Bufo already switching to the Charizard. So it's going to be the Charizard versus the Dark Pit right now. This is going to be 4-side battlefield form as Seraphim. Seraphim has been slightly warming in these last few rounds, getting his first KO a few rounds ago, and just being able to direct some damage. But gonna get hit by the side special. It's 83 to 73 as Charizard threatens to go off stage, comes back onto the stage though. We're gonna see Up Smash, and we're gonna see Up Air, and it's gonna be Squirtle out next. And yeah, just one little thing. Pokemon trainers on the other side of this camera, and Squirtle will get the KO. So Bufo, not working as intended, but is still somewhat working for Your Worst Nightmare. And now we're going to see Diabells. How much damage can this Squirtle deal? And it's only going to be 7. Alright, so here comes Xion. This is a team leader for Your Worst Nightmare in terms of KOs. It's 18 to 33 after that jab. 18 to 46. That's a huge down smash against that Zelda though. And we're going to see a side special, and that's not KO number 1 quite yet. But that's massive damage dealt from this Violet. She might be rebounding. Let's see, forward tilt into, we're going to see a forward throw, 18 to 132. It's not the right time to go high, but that up smash will be KO number 1 for Xion, as Xion has only taken 18%. Well, watch out. Here comes the number 2 Amiibo in terms of KO. This is Bong, Raps Zelda. You're only 1 KO behind coming at ya in terms of KOs. This Piranha Plant has 10, that deity mentioned has 11. And Xion, I believe, is at 9, but that's gonna be a huge down special from Xion. 2 KOs from Xion right now, and denies Raps Piranha Plant from racking KOs. So I think this Byleth is at 11 KOs herself. She can actually take the lead if she gets 1 more KO, being tied with coming at ya. And there's gonna be massive damage already against It's Him. It's Him, the Dr. Mario, taking damage from Xion. But able to deal some hits. It's 94 to 56 out of parry. What's he gonna do? Down smash, but the Dr. Mario parry too. And he's gonna use a forward smash, and that's gonna KO. So it's gonna be 3 Amiibo to 2 right now, as we're gonna see a Dr. Mario duel between Dr. Pill and It's Him. Michaela's Dr. Mario versus Panger's. It's Him. It's Him though. Alright. We're gonna see 34 to 74 as Dr. Pill. Sorry, It's Him. He needs to do some damage control right now. Was able to get rid of Xion, but needs to rack up as much damage as possible on Dr. Pill, because there is still 3 more Amiibo on Your Worst Nightmare's side. 61 to 100. It's going to be 73 to 101, and we're going to see just Pills getting reflected every here and there. 85 to 101. That was a double reflect. 85 to 101, and here's an up throw from It's Him. It's Him, and Dr. Pill going to use a forward tilt. Dr. Pill is the black Dr. Mario. It's Him is the purple Dr. Mario. Both of them are going to come back onto the stage, and it's going to be up smash. Alright, so here comes Zeldina. This is going to be Enacraft's Zelda, as It's Him does get the KO against Dr. Pill. That's 2 KOs so far for It's Him, and he's dealing some good damage against his Zelda already, 68%. But here's a forward throw. Will this send the Dr. Mario too far? No, not too far quite yet. It's 75 to 160 as It's Him. It's Him launching that pill on Enacraft, but that one gets reflected. That one's not going to get reflected, and out there, up smash. Not able to KO Zeldina quite yet. But one more up smash would be able to get the job done if he can, and he will. That's a 3 KO performance from It's Him at 160%, and the Novas have the lead. But it's going to be last stock now, as of now it's going to be Nachos versus White Light. This is NetEasy's Mii Brawler Amiibo, who just got activated back on the starting roster, replacing Bajista. It's 21-27 right now between this King Deity and this Mii Brawler. Both of these Amiibo have been in different slots before. Nachos used to be in the first slot, and White Light used to be in the number 2 slot for the respective team. But it's 21-73, as we are going to see another forward throw from Nachos. 21-97. And it's going to be another forward tilt, 21-109, as the Gordo, Nachos wanted to go a little bit off stage, but here comes the suplex from White Light, and it's going to be a down tilt afterwards into, never mind, Nachos gets the up smash, and your worst nightmare will hold on. There will be no comeback attempt. So it's going to be a 5-4 victory for your worst nightmare. Let's press that A button because I want to show you something, ladies and gentlemen. I want to show you something. We got a 2 KO performance from Shion, a 2 KO performance from Nachos, but most importantly, 3 KO performance from It's Him, even if it was a losing effort. Alright. So let me get that screenshot real quick, and then let's continue on to the intermission. Alright, Game 3 of Losers Top 8. The winner of this game will advance to Losers Quarterfinals. We got Hunkules versus Red Hawk. Game 3 of this intermission is starting right now. Alright, so Lucille Sephiroth will get a 2-1 win against Raps Little Mac. So Lucille Sephiroth will move on to the next round. 2-1 victory. Alright. When we come back to the intermission tournament, we're going to do winners semifinals, but let's transition back over to here. So, I still need to load the bins for Toronto, so let's get Dupes Meet Brawler loaded in right now. The next intermission we do, by the way, is going to be a double intermission, just because it's going to be switching between rounds, gotta set up the next bracket, all that. So, Dupes Meet Brawler, let's bring in Crunchy's Piranha Plant, Kaivine. These Piranha Plants have been putting out some pretty good numbers for like a bunch of teams. Because even though that's the third best Piranha Plant in the league, that Piranha Plant is still getting some pretty good numbers. Let's bring in Lucille's Banjo-Kazooie, Urshifu. And then Frostbite Shulk. Although I do believe Frostbite Shulk does still lead Toronto in terms of KOs. I'm not sure, I need to double check though. But Neosis in that 5th slot for Toronto. Alright, and this is the boys versus Toronto. Let's get started with this match. Alright. I got scared for a second. I thought I did a misinput, but no, we're good, we're good. Alright. Let's get started. The boys versus Toronto. And since Toronto is the home team, we are going to be on Toronto's home stage. And that stage is Hyrule Castle in 64. So we get started with the Hound versus Media Fire. Lately, the Hound has been getting some of those disruptive early KOs in some of these rounds. Let's see if that continues. Media Fire comes off stage but comes back on. It's 25-27 right now as the Hound try to go for that Fisher Hook but out of parry. It's going to be a down tilt into a neutral air from Media Fire. Here comes jab, jab, jab from Media Fire, followed by, gonna get hit by that forward tilt from Isabel and the up tilt, and now the up air. It's 64-59 right now as Isabel out of those forward tilts keep getting parried. Those Isabel forward tilts that keep getting parried by this Link. Both of them are off stage right now, and Isabel does not make it back on stage. So that's technically a KO for Media Fire, but here comes Cloud Jr. This is Luckman Cloud Amiibo against Luckman's own team. 27-98 right now, as we're going to see meter getting close to being full, about 85% of the way there right now, the meter, but now the meter's going to get full probably after the side special. Yep, 57-100. How will he use the side special? He misses the limit side B actually. Jab, jab, jab from this Link as Media Fire. This Cloud is racking up some damage. There is a chance that Link could possibly get a second kill maybe. We'll see, but it's 81-134. 81-142 as Link comes back onto the stage, and we're see no, Cloud will use a force smash, so Media Fire will only get 1 KO, but here comes Dupes Meet Brawler now, and that's gonna be a neutral special. Even though that was on the middle platform, still not high enough. Sorry, not the middle platform, but a side platform. 118-113. The Cloud does have a limit break again, but will get KO, so he will not be able to use it. 3 Amiibo to 4 right now is the boys. We're gonna see I Am Paul, Zorch's Diddy Kong. We have seen some good performances from this Diddy Kong so far, but this Diddy Kong has been quite inconsistent. It's going to be 37-46, 37-57. We're going to see a neutral special. No, we're going to see a side special. 58-57. And, okay, banana trip into side special. That's going to be a second hit of the banana. That does interrupt Dupe's recovery. 75-80 as Dupe is back onto the stage. 75-90 as Dupe coming back onto the stage. Uses the ledge. There's going to be another banana peel available for Zorch, but oh! You see that? Did you see that? He threw that banana down and then hit the Diddy Kong with the neutral special. It didn't KO, but that was still pretty impressive from this Media Brawler. 95-108, 108-108. As now we're going to see down tilt, but no, it's going to be up smash from Prof Help, and that's going to be 2 KOs from this Media Brawler. Alright, here comes side B. It's 20-114 as Bernard is now out for the boys. I still think this Ice Climbers are leading KOs for the boys. I'm not completely sure yet though. 37-150 is going to see a side special. 56-150 and out of parry. Does not do anything. We're going to see another side special. Nana is slightly separated right now and does Okay, knocks Popo off stage. Popo's gonna come back though. Through Nana in the other direction. It's 102 to 150, and we're gonna see out of parry. We're gonna see a neutral special, and that neutral special will also KO. So Prof help with 3 KOs. This is the first 3 KO performance from that Amiibo, but I think we have seen a 3 KO performance from this team already. I need to double check on that. It's 38 to 152 right now as we see another neutral special. It's 57% for this Palutena already. Up smash, and oh, she used up special out of parry, but okay, we saw a red screen, but no KO quite yet. It's 91 to 152. Can this Mii Brawler get a 4 KO performance? We haven't had a 4 KO performance in a few rounds. It's 103 to 160, and it's going to be 103 to 174. Automatically doing some interruptions right now. 103 to 192 as the Palu. Can she stop it? Can she stop a 4 KO performance? She may or may not be able to. Shield in the neutral special, shield in the neutral special. Just trying to shield off neutral specials, but up special will do it. And Deuce Mii Brawler has a 4 KO performance for Toronto. Insane. This is the most dominant win of this season so far. This is the first 5-1 victory that we have, thanks to 4 KOs from Deuce Mii Brawler. The only KO coming from Toronto was Cloud Jr. Luckman's Cloud against his own team, against Mediafire, but Deuce Mii Brawler just had a 4 KO performance. That is the 3rd KO. I can't speak right now. That is the 3rd 4 KO performance we see from anybody, but this Mii Brawler I don't think was in the MVP conversation, MVP race. We're going to see how that affects the standings whenever this stream ends. But this is only the end of round number 7, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take that screenshot because I'm going to go to the intermission, then we're going to do round number 8. Alright, so it's time for winners semifinals on the intermission tournament. We're gonna get Net Easy's Olimar versus Crunchy's Piranha Plant. This is still a best of 3 series. So let's get those Amiibo loaded. I need to see who the loser will face depending on who falls where. So it's gonna be Uproot versus Kaivine. Let me reset the score in Game 1 of Intermission Tournament of this Best of 3 series is going to get started right now. Alright, and the loser of this set is going to face Lucille Sephiroth in Losers Quarterfinals. So just a little heads up. Alright, so Uproot is going to take game number 1 against Kailine. We're going to go straight into game number 2 for this intermission because I need to update Detroit's roster. So we're going to see Detroit in the next match afterwards. Sorry, not the next squad track match, but the second one. But your intermission is continuing. Uproot has a 1-0 lead in this best of 3 winners semifinals.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, and that's a 2-0 win for Uproot against Kailine. Uproot will advance to winners finals. Let's get back to system number 1 as our double intermission is over once I log this win. And round 7 is starting. We do have the rosters updated. I'm going to get a sip of my drink real quick before we start this match real quick. Give me about a minute or two. I'll try to do this with the intermission. Y'all can still hear me, right? Yeah, y'all can still hear me. I got my microphone still on. Alright, welcome to round number 8. Let me come all the way back to my desk. We're going to get started with round 8 between Ceiling Fans and the Swarm. So let's press that start button. We only have one roster change between round 7 and round 8, and that's going to be on Detroit in the next match. So these are the same rosters as we've been seeing before. And since the Swarm is your home team, we are going to be on the home stage that the Swarm uses. And that stage is Skyloft Omega Form. So Mr. Blanco versus Mikasa to get things started. Forward smash into forward smash. It's 36-0. Forward air into forward smash. It's 64-15, and Lucina goes for some more moves. It's 90-118 right now. 111 to 26%. This Link has already taken a good chunk of damage. This is Epic Medusa Link Amiibo. And out of shield as Lucina uses the forward smash. Gonna try chasing that Link off stage, but Link will not be able to make it back on stage. So Mikasa with a good early KO and a decent lead for the Swarm. Now, here is Mrs. Blanco. It's 21% difference, but that's right, 26% dealt from this Lucina. And, oh dear, that's a footstool. Zelda's gonna come back on stage though. It's 26 to 53 after Lucina. Gonna use the forward tilt, but that forward tilt is gonna whiff. It's 39 to 74. This is still a good lead that this Lucina is creating. It's now 67%, but Zelda with a down air in retaliation on the way back. So, it's 67% difference as now, here comes a Corno, Lucille's Piranha Plant. Didn't have the most ideal performance in the previous round, but bounce backs are always possible. 102 to 5% right now, and we're going to see a forward smash get shielded. We're going to see an up throw. Not able to KO the Zelda quite yet, but I think we're about like maybe 2 up throws away at this current rate. Let's see. 121 to 33% right now between this plant and the Zelda. There is still a pretty decent lead for the Swarm, as now it's 132 to 36. The Zelda can threaten with the offstage present, but out of parry, a Corno will get a down smash, and that's going to be 1 KO as here comes Nokotan, the team's leader in KOs. Nokotan is coming off a 3 KO performance from the previous round. What will she do in this round? It's 36 to 83% right now, as we're going to see a side special, but that's going to whiff. So we're going to see a forward smash. Nope, we're going to see 72 to 83. That's not going to break the shield quite yet of a Corno. But it's going to be up special as there's going to be only no KOs actually. A Corno has 2 KOs so far in this round. So here comes Dr. House. In the last 4 rounds, Dr. House has gotten at least 1 KO. Can he continue that streak to 5 games now? That's what we're going to find out. This Piranha Plant is at 124 though, already has picked up 2 KOs against Ceiling Fans. But even if things aren't going the most ideal for Ceiling Fans does have this little thing going on with Dr. House. And we're going to see that streak continue. Dr. House has a KO in 5 rounds in a row. Alright, so now it's going to be House versus Vin Diesel. House does need to do some of that damage control, doing some throws against the Ganondorf. The Ganondorf's trying to come back on stage. He will come back on stage, but out of parry. It's a forward smash out of parry. Out of shield, that's going to be up throw into up smash. And House trying to slightly close that gap against Vin Diesel. House might have at least 1 KO, but never mind. We are down to Very Dodge's Dr. Mario Amiibo for his team, but he's going to immediately get that revenge KO against Vin Diesel. So I was going to say something about a 3-0 comeback, but now it's only going to be a 2-0 comeback scenario for this Dr. Mario. He just needs to take 2 stocks now. It's 39 to 21%, as we're going to see up smash from this Link. This is Luckman's Link Amiibo side-on. Down smash, though, is 84 to 31. Up smash, this Dr. Mario is already at 111%. But dealing some damage onto this Link, not bad. But out of shield, out of parry again. Does not use the right thing, out of parry twice in a row, and he's going to get hit out of forward smash, and Luckman's Link will win this for the Swarm. I forgot to actually press start on the bracket.com. So this is going to be a 5-3 victory for the Swarm against Ceiling Fans. So 2 KO performance for a Corno. The rest is just 1 KO spread throughout. House's streak extends, but Nokotan has a dud. Alright, let's go on to the next match over on the intermission. And stay tuned for what's coming up next on Squad Strike, because we are going to have a huge heavy hitter matchup coming up next. The #1 team versus the #2 team. Alright, so as for over here, let's load what the other winner semifinal match on the intermission tournament. Yep. That's gonna be Bida Bay versus Doodle Bob. So let's bring in Doodle Bob. Alright, so this is NetEasy's Hero Amiibo versus Raps Lucas. The winner will face NetEasy's Olimar in winners finals, but this is going to be a best 3 series, so let's reset that to 0. And let's get started right here. Game 1 of winner semifinals, the other match on the intermission tournament. We will be back after this intermission.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so NetEasy's Hero will take game number 1 of the other winner semifinal matchup. But let's get over to System 1. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the 2 best teams in the league right now, Detroit and Time Zone. And they are going to face off each other right here in the halfway point of the regular season. There is a roster change we'll address in just a minute, but let's get started. Alright. So in the number 4 slot for Detroit, we are going to see the Squad Strike debut of Spooky. That is nobody's Meta Knight, replacing Sophia's Lucas. Halfway in the season, against the second best team in the league, we are seeing this substitution being made. Let's see if this substitution pays off for Detroit, who is coming off their first loss. Meanwhile, Time Zone Squad, they've been on a tear ever since rearranging their roster. And Luckman's Ganondorf has had 7 KOs in the last 3 rounds. Let's see if that will continue. The 2 best teams in the league are about to face off against each other right here, right now, in round number 8. And since this is a home game for the Time Zone Squad, we are going to be on Kalos Pokemon League Battlefield form. Let's get started with Skyla versus Mordes. This is the Dr. Mario versus the Mii Sword Fighter, and Mordes has already dealt 68% to this Dr. Mario, 80% as Skyla gonna come back on to the stage, 97 to 0%. Doc needs to deal a hit against this. Yes, he will get a hit. Here's gonna be 107 to 18% as the Doc will be short. He will not be short. He will come back onto the stage safely. 107 to 30, and that side special will be the first KO as Mordes gets an early lead for the Time Zone Squad. But watch out, this is the league leader in KOs right now, coming at ya. J9K's King Deity Amiibo with, I believe, 12 KOs now in this league. It's going to be 36 to 79%, as we said, side special. That was going to land on Mordes, but it gets deflected by the recovery up B. It's going to be 47 to 88, as even though it's been seemingly back and forth, coming at ya has been dealing more hits than Mordes so far in these interactions. Now it's going to be a down smash that got interrupted. Out of parry, it's going to see a forward tilt, and we're going to see a forward throw. Mordes is off stage, and we're not going to see her get hit by the Gordos. 99 to 118%, as Detroit needs to get this KO and needs to find some way to seal this gap. It's 99 to 142, as the league leader in KOs is going to get back thrown by Mordes. Off stage right now at 109%. Gonna come back on. Looks like it's gonna be a safe return to the stage. But watch out. It's gonna be a down smash. And that's gonna be 0 KOs from the league leader, as Mordes already has 2 KOs for the Time Zone Squad. So now it's gonna be Dandori coming in for Detroit. It's 43 to 142. Can this Olimar put an end to the reign of terror from this Mii Sword Fighter? He has to come back with only 1 Pikmin on board, but that's going to get parried. That's going to be another throw. It's 66 to 144%, 66 to 153, and it's going to be an up smash. So, the reign of terror will end, but the team leader in KOs is out now. This is Nezuko, Rapzelda, 88 to 7%, but Dandori slowly dealing some of that chip damage against the Zelda. It's already 36%. Gets hit by the up air though. It's 112 to 36. This Olimar has no Pikmin, and when he's trying to get some, he gets hit by the forward smash. So Nezuko has another KO. So now we are going to see the Squad Strike debut of Spooky. This is nobody's Meta Knight, making the substitution for Sophia's Lucas. This Meta Knight, it's already a 2 to 4 situation for Detroit. But let's see. 40 to 52 as we see a down throw into the back air. Nezuko has already put this Meta Knight at 75%. 75 to 67. That jab is not going to work. It's going to be a back throw. 92 to 67. And we're going to see a forward smash not land. We're going to see that up throw. And will Zelda pursue with up air? She tried, but does not land. Meta Knight with the flurry. 107 to 77 as neutral air. That's going to send Zelda... No, she's going to be able to make it back on stage. I thought she already used her second jump. It's going to be an up smash from Nezuko, and that's going to be 2 KOs from Nezuko. So we have 2 KOs from Mordes, 2 KOs from Nezuko. We might not even see Luckman's Ganondorf because this link is already at 64%. It's going to be a forward smash from Nezuko, and it's going to be a down air. We will not see Luckman's Ganondorf in this round because of a dominant win from Time Zone Squad. Nezuko with 3 KOs, Mordes with 2 KOs. A huge, dominant victory for the Time Zone Squad in this match between the number 1 and number 2 teams in the league. Dandori was the only Amiibo for Detroit to get a KO. Lucille, if you're watching this, I did not expect it to be that like this. I thought it was going to be a last stock match. I'm dead serious. I know your team is insane too. It's going to be a 5-1 victory for the Time Zone Squad. And Nezuko might be knocking on that door against coming at you for that MVP conversation. Alright. Let's screenshot and let's continue. Let's go into the intermission. Game number 2 between NetEasy and Rap. So, we did not see Doodle Bob. Doodle Bob has not been able to participate in the last 3 rounds. He gets that comeback against Very Doggish in round 5 and has not played at all since because the rest of the team has just been doing a bunch of heavy work. So, we will see Doodle Bob in this match down 1-0. The loser of this will face Penger's Piranha Plant in loser quarterfinals. But let's get started with game 2 of this intermission. Alright, so Doodle Bob will force a game number 3 against By the Bay. So that's going to go to game 3. But once we come back from this match on the squad strike. So I still need to load a few more bins real quick. I gotta load this Kirby real quick. This is going to be Dynamic Duo versus Very Doggish's team. Alright, gotta load Panger's Joker amiibo. Panger's Joker just came off a 2 KO performance in the previous round. It was part of an attempted comeback that fell just a little bit short. But we got Dynamic Duo versus Very Doggish's team for this round. This match right here in round 8 starts now. Alright. I think I destroyed my voice at some point in this, even though I haven't done any crazy yelling and screaming. But alright. Since Very Doggish is the home team, we're gonna be on Battlefield 4. Failnut versus Battlerex. We're gonna see some up smashes come out from this link. That's gonna be a forward smash from this link already. It's early, but okay, the Biolex using up special in recovery. That lands on the link though, 81 to 35, and this link not gonna land a hit on this Biolex ball off stage. Could he hit it now? Not yet. It's 87-15 right now, and that forward smash will send this Biolex off stage. Failnut still off stage. Attempts a neutral air right there to link, and that's gonna be a back air. Failnut is going to be makes it back on stage. I thought he was going to catch the link, but no, he catches the ledge instead of the link. And that up smash will get it done. So, Valrex with an early lead for Very Doggish's team. But here comes Yummers. The team leader in KOs for the Dynamic Duo so far is 27 to 32 right now. We're going to see a down tilt into... It's going to be 2 shields and jab from this link. And that's going to be a neutral air, and that's going to be a second KO for Valrex. So that's already 2 KOs for Very Doggish right now. So here is going to be him. Now, before anyone says anything, we're not going to see Very Doggish blow this lead. Very Doggish tends to blow the leads with the later half of the team, not the early half. This is the early, super powerful half of the team, so do not worry about that. But him will get this KO right here, and now it's 3 amiibo to 4 as him gets a KO. Now it's going to be him versus Uproot. I know what some of you in the audience were thinking. No, it's the second half of the team that tends to do this stuff. 7 to 33. 7 to 43. Now we're going to see a jab from his Olimar. 36 to 43. Him still nowhere near the wing quite yet. Actually, he's going to be 12% away from the wing now. As we're going to see Olimar trying to do the up smash against the Sephiroth. And dash attack, gets shielded. And now we got that wing available for him. This is Joe's Sephiroth on Dynamic Duo. We're going to see 93% thanks to the forward tilt from this Olimar. Heavy Pikmin is going to be the next Pikmin to deal an attack against the Sephiroth, and it's going to be that side special. The blue one is going to be next, but okay, gets out of that up smash. 119 to 61 as Joe Sephiroth trying to come back on stage does an air dodge. 119 to 72. It's going to be there's Pikmin all over him. Literally. 138 to 72 right now, and we're going to see 144 to 72. I got hiccups for no reason. 144 to 99. This is still a 3 amiibo to 4 type of scenario. We're going to see a KO soon, and that's going to be a snap. That's going to be on Uproot, and we're going to see a back throw into that, but that's not going to KO Uproot quite yet. It's 163 to 124 as Uproot going to come back on stage, but gets hit by the forward tilt. So him has 2 KOs. This now is 3 amiibo versus 3. So now we have 2 of Joe's amiibo facing off against each other. Oh no. Him. That's going to be 59% already dealt to this Cloud. It's 181 to 59, and we're going to see the up tilt seal it. So, now we have a Cloud Ditto. This is going to be NetEasy's Cloud versus Joe's Cloud amiibo. It's 4 to 72 right now, but Joe is about to get the limit. NetEasy's is the red Cloud, Joe's is the blue Cloud, but Joe's going to have to use that meter right there. We're going to jab from Tifa against Matchlit. We're going to see a forward smash. That first hit got parried, but not those other 2. Matchlit is about almost full with that meter. He might be able to fill it when he comes back on stage if he can make it, but no, he will not. So Joe will win that interaction, and Joe's Cloud has 2 KOs right now for Very Doggish's team. So it's going to be 2 from Valrex, 2 from Tifa, and he's going to have to use that limit in recovery actually because, yeah, he used it in recovery I believe. 17 to 109%. Joe's gonna come back on stage. His Cloud, but gonna get KO'd by Aerith. Aerith has one of those 3 to... Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm already gonna put a commentator's curse on this. Joe has one of those... Joe's Zelda has one of those 3-0 scenarios where it's gonna be... Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. This is already last stock. I am very sorry, Very Dogs, if you are watching this. It's gonna be Aerith versus Gengalzo right now, as this was a 3-1 scenario, but Aerith has already made this last stock. I apologize. This is just... I have no control over the script. 101 to 40%. It's going to be a forward air, and Arsene is almost available right now for this Zelda. It's 112 to 65, and we're going to see a forward smash. Arsene is going to be available. Watch, he's going to get the down air off stage. No, gets hit by the side special. 120 to 82, as it's going to be... No! Gengalzo holds on again for Very Doggish's team. So the script did get changed a little. Alright, but all 3 of Joe's Amiibo, which participated from both sides, got 2 KOs each. Then we also see 2 KOs from Valrex, and we see 1 from Gengalzo. But, look. It's like, okay, Very Doggish took 2 KOs, and then Dynamic Duo took 2, then Very Doggish 2, Dynamic 2, and then Very Doggish gets that last KO right there, but... I seriously thought we were going to see another blown lead from Very Doggish's team, but Very Doggish should be 4-4 now, I believe. After this, should still be someone in the playoff race, and yeah, there's Panger right there in the chat. Yay, Gengalzo with another KO. He's been pretty solid in that number 5 slot. I'm going to switch over to the intermission now, because... Alright, so this is actually game number 3, which we're about to see, between By the Bay and Doodlebob. The winner of this will face NetEasy's Olimar Uproot in winners finals. The loser will face Panger's Piranha Plant in losers quarterfinals. So let's get started with this game 3 of the intermission tournament, and I'm going to load the next match. So Doodle Bob is going to advance to winners finals of the intermission tournament. That's going to be a 2-1 victory. That kamikaze, even though it landed on the Lucas, it might have backfired slightly. So we're going to see... So winners finals, we're not going to do it next, but that's going to be NetEasy's Olimar versus versus Reps Lucas. So NetEasy, you are in winners finals just with your Olimar amiibo. So let me document that as a 2-1 for Rep. I think we might be able to get the losers round 6 out of the way, maybe. Let me see. There's only 3 squad strike matches left, so I might do double intermissions just so we can determine who our top 4 is going to be. Alright, so let's jump back to system number 1. I still need to load a few more amiibo. But this is going to be Edmonton. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, wait, Dr. Mario's already loaded. Okay. This is going to be Edmonton versus Your Worst Nightmare. Let me bring in Ina Crafts Zelda. Ina. Alright, Zeldina. And finally, we're gonna have Nightmares' King DD. Nachos. So, Shion had another great game in the previous round. Edmonton is in the middle of that playoff race right now. So let's see who is able to win right now between these two amiibo. Let's get started. Up, left, right, down, A. Actually, you don't need to press that A button. It just automatically presses it for you. Alright. So, Zornch's Pokemon Trainer has been getting KOs. Not in the way which Nightmare probably intended, but it has been getting some KOs. Wait, did you say it was supposed to be your deity?
3, 2, 1, go!
No, it's Nightmare's it's Nightmare's deity. Your King Deity Tilted is on your King Deity's on a different roster. Your King Deity's on the Ditto Burritos roster. Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, I know, because yours got the purple alt, right? Yeah, there's like 2 different deities with 2 different purple alts. Yeah, Nachos got that alt, and we're going to see a Flare Blitz KO from Soul Bufo. So, slightly working as intended now. Alright. Oh, good. Now, I forgot to say, but we are on Dracula's Castle, Battle Omega Form, which is Nightmare's home stage. And it's going to be 4 Muto 5 right now, but this is going to be Antivirus. This is Soul Man's hero. And now it's going to be 4-4, but here comes Shion, the team leader in KOs for this team. Here comes the jab. It's 46-20 right now. We're going to see a forward smash. It's 69-20. Do we see a down smash? We do see an attempted 2-frame with that down smash. It's 70-31. Jumps over the fireball, but let's see. Down tilt into neutral air, and this hero is off stage, and we're going to see a side special, and that will KO. So that's 1 more KO for Shion. Given the fact that not NetEase, but J9K's King Deity on Detroit's roster didn't get any KOs, Shion might be able to take the lead for the MVP race, either her or Netsuko on Time Zone Squad. So this is going to be a huge match right now for this MVP race too, not just the regular standings. It's 52-80 right now, as 66-80, this Violet going to stay on stage. We're going to see a back throw. It's 77-80%. We're going to see a down special get attempted, but that's not going to land quite yet. Here's a forward tilt, and we're going to see side special. That's going to be the weak side B, but now we see Banjo with the forward tilt, AI Sonic, and here comes a up throw from this Banjo, but this Violet's going to react with a neutral air. Not going to land, but here comes a jab. 14-106. And we're going to see that's good opportunity for a forward throw right there from Shion. 123-106. And we see a side special. It's the weak side special, so not able to do the KOing quite yet. What do we see from Shion? We're going to see her get hit by the get-up attack, and we're going to see a forward smash does not land. We're going to see only 1 KO from Shion. So Shion may or may not be in the lead for the KO leader race. We'll update the spreadsheet whenever this round ends. But here is Dr. Pill for your worst nightmare as AI Sonic. That's the second side B that AI Sonic has rolled out for now, but it's 136.62. Can Dr. Pill make it back on stage? Dr. Pill will not be able to make it back onto the stage. That is 2 KOs from AI Sonic right now in this match. There's going to be a little bit of heavy lifting from Zeldina, but Zeldina is able to KO AI Sonic. This is still 2 Amiibo action, so 2 versus 2. 0 to 30, and we're gonna see a forward smash from Zeldina. It's 20 to 30 right now. That's gonna be another. This is Zerby. This is Nightmare's own Steve Amiibo actually going off against Nightmare's team. 20 versus 70. We have not seen a KO from Zerby in a couple of rounds, but given the fact that I do a bunch of commentary curses on accident, we're probably gonna see one here. Watch and learn. 36 to 98. It's going to be up throw from Zelda, followed by, did not follow up with an up air surprisingly, and he tries to go for a back air when it's going to be a little too high. Okay, down throw into, does a back air again, but that back air is not going to land once again. 72 to 114. There's some missed opportunities from Ina Craft right now. Sorry, Zeldina, this is Ina Craft Zelda. And, what did I say? Nightmare was going to get a KO against his own team, so now we see 2 of Nightmare's Amiibo. There's going to be Zerby and Nachos, and this happened about 15 seconds ago, but Zerby does have that gold tools available. It's 108 to 46 right now, but Nachos is not giving Zerby the opportunity to create and craft those golden tools, as Zerby is off stage right now trying to come back on, but that might be the opportunity he needs. No, that is not the opportunity, because Zerby is thrown off stage again by another forward tilt. Elytra, we're going to see another forward tilt. Zerby has had no opportunity to do anything on the ground ever since Nachos came onto the field, and that's going to be a cracked table attempt, but still, another forward tilt from Nachos. Even though we haven't seen a KO quite yet, Nachos is doing a good job at harassing this Steve, and still no KO quite yet, as Zerby is at 179, but that side special will do it, so now it's going to be Last Amiibo versus Last Amiibo, as we have Zeta Prime versus Nachos. We're going to see Ryu with a side special, but King Dedede immediately catches them. It's 38 to 46 right now. There's going to be a dash attack as Zeta Prime is off stage. Do we see a Gordo land on that Ryu? We do not see a Gordo land on the Ryu quite yet. Up smash got interrupted by the Ryu Dare. It's 69 to 52 right now, as that's another forward tilt from Nachos. We're going to see a side special kind of bounce, but it's going to get sucked. It's going to be launched. It's 98 to 52 as Zeta Prime, trying to come back on stage, gets around that Gordo. 109 to 50% right now between these two. That side special is going to land from this Ryu onto here. Fireball, and it was barely short. Just a few frames more that would have hit the King Dedede, but it ran out of active frames. 109 to 99. We're going to see a forward tilt from this King Dedede, and the Gordo will land on the Ryu, and that will do it. Your worst nightmare has survived against Edmonton. And despite the fact that Shion only had a 1 KO performance, that might be able to put her in the lead for that MVP race, because coming at ya on Detroit's roster did not have any KOs against the Time Zone squad. But we also need to see what Nezuko's full KO performance will affect this. Will that affect things? Let's go on over to losers quarterfinals of the intermission tournament. What's a screenshot? Alright, so we can reset that score back to 0 to 0. And let's see. We're going to have NetEasy's Hero versus Penger's Piranha Plant. So let's bring in NetEasy's Hero by the Bay. Oh wait, it's already here. You know what? Yeah, I just need to load Penger's Amiibo then. Yeah, what am I thinking? Yeah, so let's bring in Bloom. Alright. Winner of this will advance to losers semi-finals. Let's get started on this match of the intermission tournament. Alright. So, Penger's Piranha Plant will take game number 1. I saw some stuff in there, so I'm going to save that replay, even though it can be clipped, all that. I'll save that replay. I'll probably ignore it all the yeah, I'll just save that replay because I did see some stuff I'll look at later. Alright, let's go on to system number 1. We got 2 matches remaining for this round, and now we're going to have the Novas versus the boys. Alright. Let's get started. There are no roster changes from the previous round, but that does mean that the Novas is rocking with the same order that they used in round 7, with Divisons being that number 2 slot and White Light being back in and Bajista being benched. Let's get started. The Hound... Was it the Hound like... Yeah, it was the Hound that got decimated in the previous round. So not the Hound, the boys. The Hound is going to start. It's going to be a Seraphim versus the Hound. But let's see what happens, as the Hound has had a trend of being quite disruptive early on in these matches, being able to kind of take just a stock away from the even better teams. But let's see what happens. 60 to 64 as... Oh, it's... Oh, wait, no, that was the up one that went up for Seraphim. Oh yeah, and we're on Minecraft Omega form because that's the home stage that the boys chose, so Minecraft Omega for the boys. And the Hound gets another KO. It might have been a dogfight between these two, but the Hound is able to get KO, but gets immediately hit by Divisons' forward smash. 0 to 117% right now, as we are going to see a back throw, and that will KO. So it's going to be 4 Amiibo remaining each. So now we have Divisons versus Cloud Jr. This is Luckman's Cloud Amiibo going off against Cicada's Zelda. And that's already 73% dealt from this Cloud onto the Zelda. 85 because Zelda jumps at the last hit, but she's able to reflect that neutral special. Cloud just shields it. Cloud's limit is getting close to being broken though. One more hit, and did he intentionally get hit so he can charge his meter? We'll see. May or may not have been the best move, because here's the thing, Zelda's going deep, and Zelda will get that deep down air. Alright, so Divisons gets 2 KOs so far. 2 KOs right now. The Hound and Cloud Jr. Here comes High on Paul. This is Orange's Diddy Kong. Can this Zelda man get a 3rd KO in this round? That's what we're going to find out. 121 to 15 as this Diddy Kong just kind of jumping around. Gonna use the side special. Yep, gonna use the side special on that Zelda. 132 to 15. And we're going to see... Oh, Diddy Kong was just a little too far for that side smash for Zelda. And we're going to see that forward smash land. It's 142 to 32. We're going to see that Diddy Kong, he's been able to use those side specials pretty well so far in this round 8. We're going to see a back throw, 169 to 132 as forward air. So Ion Paul gets a KO. Now, here is the team leader in KOs. Bomb. Had a little... Didn't exactly do the best in the previous round, but a bounce back would be nice for this Piranha Plant. 75 to 78, as it's already 75-78 between against this Diddy Kong. We're going to see a forward throw as Diddy Kong now off stage. It's going to be down air from this Diddy Kong, down air from this Diddy Kong again. It's going to be a forward air. It's 114 to 94, and Diddy Kong attempting to go for that down air, but it's not going to land. Diddy Kong will get KO'd by the spike ball though, 114-0. I don't know who leads in KOs for the boys. I think it still might be this Ice Climbers Amiibo. So we're just going to assume it's this Ice Climbers. But I'm pretty sure Luckman's Cloud should have passed at some point. 139 to 45%. 139 to 64%. And Popo and Nana are separated. Nana is able to come with Popo. It's going to be a forward throw though. 153 to 83 as going to hit that Piranha Plant for just a little bit of chip damage while off the stage. 160 to 96. A up smash KO, so it's going to be 2 Amiibo each right now. It's him. Who has the better tornado? That's what we're going to find out. Is it him or is it Bernard? As Bernard has already dealt 57% on it's him. It's going to be 73%, 90%. It's 91-13 right now. It's 98 to 113. And Dr. Mario going to use his tornado to come back on stage. It's 101 to 118. We're going to see Popo and Nana slightly separated right now, and it's a trade, but that trade does not work for it's him. Here comes White Light, needs to get 2 KOs right now, and Nana stayed on stage. Nana accidentally self-destructed the team. Alright, we're going to be down to the last Amiibo right now between the Novas and the boys. It's going to be White Light and Ishtar, both at around 0%. 10 to 22. This is a Suplex Me Brawler, by the way. 29 to 42 as we see some up tilts. It's going to be a neutral special though. We do have that rapid hit multi special for this Mii Brawler though. 37 to 52. Sorry, 52 to 84, but that down special does land. 52 to 85. We see that neutral special that is not able to KO this Palutena quite yet. It sends her off screen but not off stage. 55 to 103 as we see neutral special in the other direction. Down special did not break the shield because she got hit by it. 55 to 121 as White Light does have a decent lead right now, and we're gonna see that down smash, and the Novas will win. The Novas will win 5 to 4 against the boys.
Red team, victory!
Alright, so 2 KOs from Diabells, 2 KOs from White Light. As for the boys, Bernard managed to get 2 KOs and made this a little bit of a scary situation, KOing both Bong and It's Him. But we got one more match left to this round. But first, we're going to go back to the intermission for game number 2 between NetEasy and Peng. So Penger's Piranha Plant has a 1-0 lead in this losers quarterfinal match. We're going to get started with game number 2 right now. And guys, I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to leave you on a cliffhanger. If we go to game 3, I'm going to do game 3 immediately afterwards. I'm not going to leave you on a cliffhanger.
Go!
Alright, so Penger will get a 2-0 win for the intermission tournament on losers semifinals. Sorry, losers quarterfinals. They'll advance to losers semifinals with a 2-0 sweep. Alright, so that's it for the intermissions for today. I still need to load a few Amiibo for the Ditto Burritos right now. So let's see. Reps Hero should be loading next. We'll pick up more of that intermission tournament tomorrow. I don't think we'll finish it tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. It depends. Let's see. We need Takada's Byleth. And we're going to need Crunchy's Link. This final match of the day, this is going to be Toronto versus the Ditto Burritos. So Crunchy's Link, that's what we need to load right now. Fipsh. So Toronto is coming off an insanely dominant win. A 5-1 victory in the previous round thanks to 4 KOs from Dupes Me Brawler. And the Ditto Burritos, they are still active and alive in that playoff race. So we're going to see what happens in this match. Alright, so we'll have Mediafire, Prof Help, Kaivine, Urshifu, and Neosis versus Ditto, Tilted, Freak, Raikou, and Fipsh for the final match of the night. Let's get started. And since the Ditto Burritos is the home team, we're on their home stage of Spear Pillar Omega Form, and that's already 69% damage dealt from Ditto against Mediafire. We're gonna see some shielded hits now, 69 to 34. This is still a good lead for Ditto, and that's gonna be a forward tilt out of parry. Down special, 98 to 34%. 98 to 45 is we're going to see. Up smash. Up smash not able to KO quite yet, but I think we might be one more up smash away as 4 smashes do collide with each other. And out of parry, the Link uses a down smash, but retaliation with a down air from Ditto. Link comes back on stage safely. 124 to 90. And some off-stage shenanigans, but both of them able to come back onto the stage. And Ditto with down special, that will KO. So Ditto has 1 KO so far as here comes Prof Help. In the previous round, we saw this Mii Brawler get not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 KOs. Can this Mii Brawler repeat that success? Or will Ditto be able to get another KO? And that might be the case, Ditto has 2 KOs so far as Prof Help goes from 4 KOs to 0 KOs in one round to another. So this is going to be Kaivine. And this is Crunchy's own Piranha Plant against Crunchy's own team, actually. Because the other 3 Crunchy Amiibo are on Crunchy's team, one of them is in that bench. But, yeah, the Brawler did not repeat the success. You are correct. Brawler did not repeat the success. 75 to 146 as Ditto might be threatening to get a 3rd KO. We see that up smash putting that plant at 88%, but it's 88 to 159. As out of parry, that's going to be down smash out of parry. 108 to 159. Down tilt makes it 118 as Plant still needs to come back onto the stage. And we're going to see a down smash. It's 136 to 159. Kaivine did not use the right move out of parry, just started charging that side special. A up smash might have been able to KO this Meat Sword Fighter, but he is still alive, he is still active, and not a 3rd KO quite yet. One more down special, literally from anywhere, and that will be a KO. This back throw will send, that will be a KO, so Ditto has 3 KOs, including one against one of his own Amiibo. But Urshifu will put an end to that reign of terror. Alright, here comes Tilted. This is NetEasy's King Deity Amiibo. 26% damage has been dealt to this Banjo so far. It's a 2-4 match up right now. And we're going to see 39-32 as this King Deity getting hit by some of those forward smashes. 51 to 48 as we see down tilt, and that Gordo's going to land on the Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo going to come back. He's going to get hit by that 2nd Gordo. And we're going to see, barely gets out right before the 3rd Gordo, but had to use a side special to come back onto the stage. 4 side Bs remain for this Banjo. We're going to see, gets hit by a Gordo. Going to get hit by another Gordo, barely misses. Has to use a 2nd side special. So now, this Banjo is down to 3 golden wings if needed. 129 to 48, and that up tilt will get the job done. This is a 1-4 scenario. 1-4 scenario and Neosys. 24-66. It's 37. 52. It's gonna be 79. Neosys. Will he be able to get a KO to begin with against the Ditto Burritos? 91-77 as we're gonna see an up smash miss. And that forward smash will land against DD. It's 91-100, but it's a 1-4. There's still the hero, the Byleth, and the Link if you were to KO this King Deity. He does KO the King Deity, but here comes Freak. And you know what Freak is for? Those freaky, fast KOs. Either getting KO'd or getting that KO. We'll see which one it is. As it's 129-6, we're going to see a footstool coming back onto the stage. Jump Minato for the Shoka is about to run out, and we're going to see a forward smash from the Shoka, followed by Speed Minato is active. He's going to backslash. He's going to use a neutral air. He's going to use a jab, jab, jab. It's 129-48. This is Toronto's leader in KOs, but he is coming off stage, and he will come back onto the ledge barely. 160% the Shoka's at. The jump Minato was restored, so he is able to come back on safely for now, but went too high. Gets hit by, that was not the worst punch in the world. Well, I don't know, it landed a hit, but it was not able to KO that neutral air. Buster Minato is out, but Freak will get the win for the Ditto Burritos against Toronto. Alright. 3 KOs for Ditto for the Ditto Burritos. 1 from Tilted, 1 from Freak. On the other side, it took until Urshifu for KOs to come out, but Urshifu and Neosys do get some KOs. And yeah, the Amiibo did not repeat the success of 4 KOs. So, here's what I'm going to do. I want to update the spreadsheet live, so I'm going to do the other loser semifinals as a intermission. We are done with squad track matches, but I do want to show the updates live. So we're going to run more of the intermission real quick. Let's go to System 3. So that was a 2-0 for Penger. Let's go over here. We're going to have Crunchy's Piranha Plant against Lucille Sephiroth. Crunchy's Piranha Plant versus Lucille Sephiroth. So we're going to see Kaivine against Hunkules. And hopefully by the time this ends, I should have those standings updated. Or at least the MVP race and other stuff like that. There's a plant. And here comes the Sephiroth. One power saves want to work. There we go. Lucille, Sephiroth, Hunkules. Alright. And this will determine the other member of top 4 of the intermission tournament. And hopefully by the time this intermission ends, we got some of that spreadsheet info updated. I'll be back.
何度でも導いてやる。
Stop battle! 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so we're going to go to Game 3 between Crunchy and Lucille. But before we go into Game 3, I would like to show a little update to the standings on the MVP race. So round 7 has been documented, but not yet for round 8. So after 7 rounds, J9K's King Dedede on Detroit's roster still leads with 12 KOs. Nightmare's Bila takes 2nd place at 11. And then there's a 4-way tie between Nobody's Baller, Rap's Piranha Plant, Lucille's Piranha Plant, and Rap's Zelda, each with 10 KOs. So that's the top 3 numbers right now. Then you got a good amount with 9 and some with 8. So we're gonna go to Game 3, and I might do the losers semifinals match as well, so I can get the rest of this documented. Round 8, and then I'll update those once again. So this match intermission starting right now. Okay, I'm back. I have not fully finished updating the spreadsheet, so we're gonna do loser semifinals of this intermission tournament. So this is actually Crunchy. Crunchy will advance to the loser semifinals, and we're gonna have a Piranha Plant Ditto in loser semis. So it's the 2-1 for Crunchy over Lucille. Let me reset the score, and then and more intermission, just until I get the info updated for spreadsheet. Alright, so here's Panger's Piranha Plant. That's Bloom, and let me bring in Kaivine, which is Crunchy's. Alright. And loser semifinals of the intermission tournament starting right now. I'm going to have that spreadsheet updated when we finish this set. Alright, so the final match of today, that's going to be the intermission loser semifinals. Panger is going to get a 2-0 win to advance to losers finals. So our top 3 is going to be NetEasy, Rap, and Panger. But you're here for something more important. Let's talk about the MVP race. Let me just wait for this to load.
Start battle.
Alright, so we have a new leader in the MVP race. First place with 13 KOs is Nezuko K from Rap Zelda on the Time Zone Squad. Then, in second place, we have a 3-way tie at 12 KOs. We have J9K's King Deity from Detroit's roster, Lucille's Piranha Plant from the Swarm's roster, and Nightmare's Byleth Shion from Your Worst Nightmare. Then, with the third most amount of KOs, we have a 2-way tie between Rap Jam's Piranha Plant Bong and Joe's Cloud Tifa, both with 11 KOs. Then you got a couple of Amiibo with 10 KOs. Then the Amiibo with 10 KOs are Dupe Solomar, Nobody's Me Brawler, J9K's Banjo, and NetEasy's King DD. So congratulations if you have an Amiibo with double-digit KOs at the halfway point. Congratulations, give yourself a round of applause. By the halfway point of the regular season, Nezuko leads with 13 KOs. So, with that being said, that's going to do it for tonight. I'll post the standings, all that, whenever we get to there, and I'll make a top 8 graphic, well, a temporary top 8 graphic, because we don't have top 3 determined of the intermission tournament. So, be sure to check those out in the server when they drop soon. But thank y'all for watching. We're going to get rounds 9 and 10 done tomorrow, 11 and 12 on Wednesday night. Then, I don't know when 13, 14, 15, 16, as well as the playoffs will be, because the NFL draft, as well as Nanashi Mumei's graduation, which I will be watching, will be happening next week. There will also be Guargira's graduation on like Thursday. So, and the thing is, those Hololive VTuber graduations, they always have in like night, all that, especially the English side. So, but yeah, with the draft and those graduations that I'm gonna be watching, there might be a little bit of slowdown after Wednesday. I might try to sneak in a Friday morning stream, maybe. I'm not completely sure, but definitely for sure not Saturday. Maybe Sunday, not sure. I'm going to a football game on Sunday, actually. So, we'll see. But thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a nice day. We'll be back tomorrow with more of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. But we're halfway through the regular season already. Thank y'all.